Hello. In this video, we will talk about the current situation of school performance in CETIS 22. Now ask me the following question. What are the consequences of the COVID-19 pandemic that remain on school performance? What we observe here is that the students being in quarantine due to COVID-19 did not demand too much from them and did not learn as much as if they were in person, and apparently this affected them too much. So in this Pbl we will show the problems that affect the students in students and possible conclusions of the proposal.
We'll know the product to be developed will be an educational proposal to level out the academic lack. The purpose of this is students to prepare a proposal focused on improving their academic performance with initiatives that promote the participation of teachers and students. The traceability will carry out will the subject sciences, technology, society, and values with the teacher Sergio Estrada.
In the pandemic mode, there were many distractions at home, and I will tell you 10 events that affect the academic performance of the students. Number one is a lack of access of the technology. Number two is the distraction at the home. Number three is street street anxiety. Number four is lack of the social interaction. Number five is health problems. Number six is of the change in the structure of the day. Is the seven is the lack of the support. Number eight is the difficulties maintaining motivation. Number nine is economic impact. And number 10 is the transition to the offlining.
Well, what results did you mainly use to study during the pandemic? Which of the following activities helped you stay motivated during the pandemic? How did you adapt to online learning during the pandemic? Which of the following strategies did you use to deal with the pandemic related stress and academic performance? How did you think the pandemic affect your self-discipline and time management skills? What role did technology play in your learning process during the pandemic? Have you received additional support or academic reinforcement during the pandemic? What strategies or resources did you think were most effective in overcoming academic difficulties during the pandemic? What would you have advised to other students who are facing difficulty in their academic performance during the pandemic?
The next one is, which of the following activities helped you stay motivated during the pandemic? The answer was maintaining a daily routine. Next is, how would you did adapt to the online learning during the pandemic? The answer was, I successfully adapted and became comfortable with online learning. The next one is, which of the following strategies did you use to deal with pandemic related stress and academic performance? The answer was constant communication with friends and family. Next, how do you think the pandemic affected your self discipline and time management skills? The answer was I improved in self discipline and time management.
Time show with events related to academic life during the COVID-19 pandemic 2020, March 2020, closing of schools and units around the world to the pandemic. April 2020, transition to online learning in response to school closures. 2020, 2021, winning digital degrees as students lack access to devices and connectivity. 2021, Algeria 2021, yes. Persistence of online learning and lack of face-to-face interaction. 2021, continuous stress and anxiety on students and their families to the pandemic 2020-2022. Throughout the period change in family dynamics with the assumption of a more active life role of parents in education. 2020-2023 school year and beyond. Lots of school service, including meals and emotional service support.
Report academic lag during the pandemic. Impact of lack of access to technology and other factors introduction. The COVID-19 pandemic has created a series of unprecedented challenges in academia, with the sudden shift to online learning being one of the most notable changes. Throughout this transition, several key factors have contributed to academic lag among students of all ages. The report will examine how lack of access to technology, distraction at home, stress and anxiety, lack of social interaction, health problems, change in the structure of the day, lack of support, difficulties maintaining motivation and economic. We have a proposal to combat academic lag efficiently. Comprehensive evaluation. Conduct a detailed assessment to identify specific areas of lag in each student. Use different assessment methods such as written tests, projects, oral presentation, and class observations. In conclusion, addressing academic lag effectively requires comprehensive and personalized approaches that are tailored to the individual needs of students. Comprehensive assessment, implementation of personalized intervention plans, additional pedagogical support, technology integration, and collaboration with parents and the community are key elements to this process. Continuous assessment and motivational programs contribute to creating a positive education environment that inspires students to overcome academic challenge.